me, Jess, and welcome to another video. I don't even know why I make these videos anymore because I feel like nobody watches them. It's cool though, it's cool. I do it for my entertainment. Anyways, I was at home just, hanging out, and I got a Spark order for 28 something. It's a curbside pickup, which is awesome, so I don't have to go into the store. P.S. It's Memorial Day. The stores are crazy, but sadly, Spark isn't crazy. I've pretty much had it on all day, and I haven't even really gotten any really good orders until now. So something I've learned in the few orders that I've done is that when you do a curbside pickup and it tells you to be there at a certain time, you don't have to be there at that time. You could be 10 minutes late and they still might not be ready. So therefore, I did not leave my house until my actual pickup time, and I didn't even bother getting ready because I didn't really think I was going to do a video. But again, when I pick up, it just takes a little longer, so I thought maybe I could give you a little story time and then do my drop-offs. Shoot, did I forget my glasses? Fudge sticks. So I did a couple of orders yesterday or the day before. Pretty bad. They weren't even paying that high. Okay, so the reason I took these orders is because I take too long. I take too long to look at the orders, and I want to inspect everything. If there's 3 drop-offs, I want to see where they're at. I want to see how many items they have. I want to see what kind of items they have, because if they have cases of water, I don't really like doing those. And then if it's an apartment, I don't want to climb stairs. I mean, it would be a good workout. So yesterday, it was crazy busy, and I kind of loved it. So the second order I got, I just saw $20, and I saw 2 pickups. And they both said small order. I don't think Walmart knows what small order means. So instead of inspecting the items, I went ahead and grabbed it. And I was so proud of myself. I got there 10 minutes early. I was debating on shopping a little, but then I was you know what? It's only 2 orders. They've got to be on time. They're small orders. Let's just say it took an extra half hour. I watched people come into the parking lot after me and then go out of the parking lot, to pick up their orders. I even asked the people next to me, I'm oh, are you guys Spark drivers? And they were just uh-huh. And I was does it usually take this long? And they were just uh-huh. And I was okay, they don't understand me at all. So, do you see that big rain cloud? This always happens to me. All right, so I'm 15 minutes late. And look, it says still packing up. So I'm glad I didn't get here a long time ago. Those extra earnings aren't worth it. So I was in the middle of a story time. The 2 curbside that I got, both said small orders. Didn't notice until I got here and started checking it out. One was rather large, and now in the app, a couple days later, it says extra large order. So how does that work? The first order, I went to her house. She didn't live too far away, which was nice. Kids were peeping out the window. It said, in the app, it said, do not ring doorbell, just leave stuff on the porch. That's fine, I love that. And then there was a note on the door that said, please knock softly, baby's sleeping. And I was okay, what do I do? Secondly, when I got there, the driveway was here's the house, here's the driveway. I was gonna say half a mile away. It really wasn't that far, but it would seem like it. So then I was I'm gonna be smart. So I parked on the street, and I was okay, I'm just gonna walk this hill, which I thought was a tiny hill, until you start carrying heavy items. Yeah. So definitely there was a gallon of water. There was those jugs or hugs of little fruit flavored juices. There was a big thing of charcoal. That. Dog food. I believe 60 pounds. That was fun. Did I say a case of water? I don't know if I did. And then several oranges that were not bagged. I carry those individually. And then one humongo watermelon was not as much, the weight wasn't as much as the case of water, but just carrying that was kind of awkward. That was the first house, and the kids kept knocking on the window, and I'm are they trying to tell me something? Am I at the wrong house? And then finally, I think they said when I did my last thing, I shut the back hatch, and they started screaming, she's leaving! She's leaving! I was like, okay, this is awkward. Plus, I was like running out of breath. And when I was going back to my car, I was literally like jogging down the hill, not on purpose. Like, it was just jog down the hill. That's what you did. Yeah, so cool. Second order was a really nice house, and I would definitely go back to this person's house again. She was so nice. But I get there and I'm like astounded because it's like mansions all around. Ooh, how nice. Pulled up, and then I hit my arrived button, and then there's like another step there, and I was like, oh, I've never seen this step before. You have to get a driver's license or passport because it contained alcohol. I've seen those before that contain alcohol, and I've never done them. And I was like, okay, well, I guess this is my time. And I'm glad it was like a nice area. It was like a nice house. I wasn't like in the ghetto. Kindly left the groceries, and I saw there was a note on the door that said, I didn't mark anything where I had to sign, so you can just leave the groceries. And I was like, well, the app says don't leave the groceries. Like, you have to get a driver's license. And I was like, what is she trying to do? Is she trying to get away with something? Is she like 18? Is it her daughter? Rang the doorbell, and she didn't answer. I was like, oh God, like, what do I do? It says if you can't get someone to answer the door, you need to call support. And I think I've seen in other people's videos where they just have to return it back to Walmart, which I was like, ugh, I don't really want to return it back to Walmart. Walmart's really not on the way home. So I rang the doorbell again, and then some neighbors had their yard people, because that's what people do in rich neighborhoods. They hire people to do their yards. So the guy came out and said, oh, let me see if I can go around back and get her. I was like, oh, sweet, she's probably just outside. So after like 10 minutes of waiting, she finally came to the door, and I was like, oh, hooray, yay. She came out like barreling out, like right in front of my face. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Because I thought she was gonna be mad at me. And she was like, no, I'm sorry. She's like, I didn't mark it for you to come get, oh gosh. All right, this order is big. Anyways, I'm all loaded up. I headed to the first drop. Yeah, so she came out and she was very apologetic. I apologized too. It was my first time. It was her first time. She didn't understand why she was being carded, and I said it was because of the alcohol, and she's like, oh my gosh. She's like, I didn't even think of that. Then I had trouble like taking a picture of her driver's license. I had to like enter it manually. That was awful. So I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on. It took me like 10 minutes. And I was already sweating from the watermelon and everything else that I had to carry in the last order. But it ended up being fine. She was so nice. Like, I would totally deliver to her again. Anyway, so we're off to the first house. I'm not sure if this is the small order or the big order. I'm thinking it's a big order. I hope it is, but it's really not that big. Anyways, I'm getting paid $28. I'm happy. Oh, and I meant to see, it took them like 10 more minutes, I guess, from when I arrived. So that's still a long time. Like, I would have waited 25 minutes then for that order. And it looks like it's going to pour. So hopefully I can get these done and then it can pour. But maybe I'll get another offer. Storm's definitely a brewing. Look at it. Oh, wonderful. Let's see, 0.6 miles away from my first drop. So, whew, here we go. You guys, it's a freaking apartment. 4014. 14. Do you think that's on like the third floor, the fourth floor? All right, we'll figure this out, and hopefully it's not the big one. Let's check. I have it right here. Harmon. Yay, it's the small one. Okay. All right, that was super awesome, super easy. Right in the front door. First little door inside, so that was nice. Second one is in the Whitmore Country Club. Nice, because they're nice houses. Bad, because this one apparently needs an access code. It says search Monday on call box to get buzzed in. Do I put the question marks in? I don't want to get buzzed in. I don't know how to do this. Let's navigate, figure out what the hell we're doing. Hi. Okay. There's a lady staring at me. Oh no, she's staring at somebody else. Okay. Not everything's about you, Jess. 11 minutes away. Jeez. I thought I was closer. I keep getting nervous, and then I get not so nervous. Because Because I feel like sometimes the gate's open. Because I passed by it, because it's right near my house, kind of. But then I feel like lately it's been closed. 8 minutes to be nervous. That's a long time to be nervous. I don't think my stomach can handle this. It's fine. It's fine. Let me drive to this house, and in the meantime, I'm gonna try to do a thumbnail. Should I be happy in my thumbnail? Or should I be... that's what my thumbnail's gonna be when I can't figure out the access code. It was open. It was open. There was somebody behind me too. And I was like, oh God, I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm gonna take forever. But it was open. I am guessing because it's like Memorial Day. Hi, puppy. Oh, hi. Are you okay? Okay. All right. These houses are not as big as I thought. But they're still pretty big. Like maybe 4 times as big as mine. So there's the garage right there. So I'm going to garage door. Customer drop off. Confirm arrival. All right, Lauren, here I come with your groceries, your millions of groceries. All right, I left them in the garage. I think that's what she wanted because it's about to rain. And she had the garage door open. I didn't take them to the door of the garage because I felt like that was like invading privacy. Don't want to do that. Anyways, I feel like I don't belong here because I look like trash. And everybody here is like in their little tennis outfits or golf skirts and their little like hats and look like perfect. Oh, here comes a golf cart. Should I wave? I don't know. Okay, I guess not. Oh, hello. Look at everybody like drinking their beers. Oh, okay, $28 and something cents. As I was pulling into like my subdivision, I got a decent offer. It's not like decent. So it's not a lot of items. So I think there's like 5 and 6 items. Actually, I can check right now. One drop has 4 items. One drop has 5 items. Oh, quantity 15. Okay, there's 12. 2 liters of Dr. Pepper. 4 items, quantity of 15. 5 items, quantity 8. And 14 items, quantity of 14. So it didn't seem bad. 25 bucks. It's going 10 miles, which seems like a lot. But I feel like it's going in like a straight line instead of the last one I did where it went up north and then it went south. An idea for the bottles. I think I'm gonna put them in my like TJ Maxx bags. That way I can carry more than a couple. All right, I'll wait for them to come out. Okay, they're coming out. All right, all loaded up. Woo. And we're at the first place is an apartment. It's this one. Shaw, yes. Okay, this one will be easy to carry. Apartment C. Front door, please do not knock. I love that. It was apartment C, so it kind of took me like this little ramp where it takes me between levels, and I stupidly went up and it was like HG whatever up there, and so I was like, dang it, so I had to go down a flight of stairs. So whatever, I got it in one load because I had my handy bag with me, so that was exciting. All right, this would be hilarious if this was the same apartment that I just went to, because it looks like it's the same apartment. Which is fine, they were nice apartments, but come on, man, couldn't we have figured this out? The apartments I delivered to the first round, or like the first thing that I delivered, right there, like, okay, so this is a house. It's kind of cute. It's really small though. No judgment. All right, here I go. Deliver to this person. I'm gonna freak out. Just left the house. They had like the millions of Dr. Peppers. And then it said offline. I can't find where you're going next. I couldn't complete my delivery. What? Oh my gosh, Bunny, you're okay. Don't run in the road, mister. And we are 4.7 miles away from the next house. And then I'm done, I think. We'll see. All right, my directions say 117-1175. I need exactly, I guess I'll go to, oh my gosh, what if I'm in like the exact wrong area? Now I'm freaking out just a little bit. 1165 is where I need to be. Oh, it's because I was offline. Is this 1165? I can't read it. Oh, yes, it is. Whew. Am I gonna be in that lady's way? I'm such a jerk. Okay. I'm just gonna drive all the way up in your driveway. I'm sorry. Okay. Done. 1165. That was another 25 in my pocket. So I went shopping earlier and bought a swimsuit for $50. Like, that's not me. I don't do that. I basically made 30 plus 25, so $55. That swimsuit, if you add tax, you know, it's around $55. It's a Nike swimsuit, that's why it costs so much. Cool, I'm gonna head home. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do have a little bit of a drive home, so I'm gonna concentrate on the road. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, especially subscribing, liking, commenting, especially commenting. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye.